What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. Now that I'm finally over my sickness, I can get back to making videos once again. And I have an awesome video for everyone today, and that is why the summoner spell Barrier is overpowered on AD carries in the current meta. Now Barrier is a very peculiar summoner spell that has had a huge effect on bot lane. And just for those who don't know what it does, it provides a shield for 95 plus 20 times your champion level that lasts for 2 seconds. Let's go over the strengths and weaknesses of this summoner spell to see how this thing performs overall. Starting with the strengths. The first is simply just that Barrier provides a solid shield that is extremely reliable and can be used in some clutch situations for baiting or to tank some burst damage. Next is that Barrier is easy to use and hard to play against. It's hard to bait it out or avoid it, but it's very easy to time and can even be used while affected by pretty much all types of CC, except for a suppress of course. Lastly, Barrier has almost no counterplay mechanics, and this is definitely its biggest strength, and it's what makes it overpowered. Unlike Heal that is countered by Ignite, there's nothing you can do against a Barrier other than to power through the shield or to wait out the time. All other summoner laning spells have counterplay mechanics, except for Barrier, making it almost unavoidable, unlike Ignite with a health pod or Exhaust that you can kite through or other summoner spells like that. Now let's move on to the weaknesses, and there's only really one. And that's that Barrier is almost useless against damage over time abilities. Take Ignite for example. This damage ticks every 1 second, while Barrier lasts for 2 seconds. This means that Ignite will only have one of its damage ticks mitigated by Barrier, since it's pretty much impossible to time the Barrier activation to last long enough to tank 2 ticks, since the 2 seconds of the shield will pretty much always start in between Ignite ticks. Note that this doesn't mean Ignite counters Barrier, just that Barrier does not counter Ignite, which is why we see a lot of supports taking Ignite nowadays. Overall, Barrier is a very powerful spell, where the strengths vastly outweigh the weaknesses. Heck, Barrier's power is one of the main reasons why Graves is never really played anymore, because it's way too easy to just tank through his burst now with Barrier, as well as other bursty AD carries have fallen off for the same reason. Instead, we see the more powerful auto attackers like Caitlyn and Draven taking their place. Barrier is simply just way too strong right now, and should be taken on almost, if not every single AD carry. So, that's it for my video on why Barrier is overpowered on AD carries. I'd love it if you could support me with a like or some feedback in the comments, and if you have any questions I would love to see you in the comments too. I've made a Facebook and a Twitter page, so I'll have links in the description if you want to follow me on those. Please subscribe for more awesome content in the future if you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.